Okay, in this video series, I'd like to talk to you about preparing for the interview. And to start with, I want to start with familiarizing yourself with the job and the information surrounding your job. So first, you're going to look at the title of the position for which you're applying. You're going to look at the preferred and the required skills or qualifications for the positions to see if you have that. If you don't meet, obviously, the required qualifications, you'll likely be excluded. So many people apply to positions for which they don't meet that level of qualifications, and posted positions are automatically going to exclude you. So with that in mind, I would not spend a great deal of time applying to positions for which you're not qualified if they're posted positions. Now, if they don't have detailed required qualifications, but they have a long list of preferred qualifications. If you don't have lots of those preferred qualifications, don't be hesitant or reluctant to apply for the position still, because you may have other skills or abilities that they weren't factoring in that could make you a valid candidate for the position. So again, it's the announcement is what the company believes they need. In a larger company, you may not have as much latitude with the job description as to who you hire and their skills, but in mid to smaller size companies, they certainly do. And some of the preferred and required qualifications may be more flexible. So understand the typical job responsibilities that come with that title and position across the industry, because when you're preparing for the interview, you need to be familiar with those. You'll need to be able to use that language and speak intelligently on these skills or abilities that you have that meet many of the requirements across the industry. This is extremely important for individuals who are going into skill-based positions, say finance, accounting, or more so than any other an information systems or technology field where your proficiency may be in a given system or in a given computer language, one above another. So you'll be able to, familiarizing yourself with this will help you speak intelligently along those lines. Okay, so the requirements for the job position and similar job positions across industry. Next, understand the probable salary range for this type of position. There are lots of websites out there, Glassdoor.com to name one, where you can look up and figure out salary ranges for a type of position or an industry in your given area, and it's a good approximation, and generally they give you a range of what the salaries look like. Of course, you will have to take into consideration the company's size, its number of employees, its position in the market, its growth path. All of that will affect the ability of the firm to allocate a salary to a new employee, obviously commensurate with the amount of value and the need that the company has for this type of employee. So understanding again the salary range and factoring in the company stats to adjust that up or down based on any of those qualifications. And then, especially when it's not an introductory level position, understand what a career path to that position looks like. If you're looking and you see a controller position, well, that's a extremely experienced accounting / finance position that takes years of experience to build up to that, and years of a specific type of experience, managerial style accounting experience to undertake that role. So with that in mind, if you are aiming towards that position, you need to understand again what it takes to be there, and understanding the career path or projection that follows a position that you're applying for, again, allows you to speak intelligently about where you hope to go in your career, what you hope to achieve in the future, and where hopefully you would be able to end up perhaps in that company. So anyway, those are the four things: the qualifications for the positions, qualifications for similar positions, your salary range, and then the career path to that position, the career path following the position you're applying for. And again, that is the first step to understanding or having the background information when you're applying for a given type of job.